Lightworker of Gaia, your work timeline is being recalibrated by the field, and the Council sent this at the exact moment your frequency aligned. I am Zoran, emissary of the High Council of Vega, keepers of the Lyran Legacy, delivering this transmission at the precise moment your soul contract demands activation in your career path. What unfolds in your work next is not coincidence. It is part of your ancestral mission, awakening on Gaia. The Lyran Elders have been orchestrating this recalibration, preparing you to anchor the first light through your earthly service. Your job situation, the changes stirring around your professional reality, the restlessness you feel about your current path. All of this is your original blueprint demanding expression. By the end of this transmission, you'll understand exactly how to align with the shift already forming around your work reality and recognize the sacred purpose encoded in your career evolution. But here's the first revelation. Your work was never meant to be separate from your mission. The Lyran codes within you are designed to transform every aspect of your earthly service into a conduit for the original light. This transmission couldn't be delayed because your work timeline has reached a critical activation point. The frequency of Vega flows through this message, calling you to remember that your career is a sacred vessel for your galactic heritage. Your soul recognizes this moment, the moment when earthly work becomes cosmic service. You are awakening because your mission has begun. This transmission is unscheduled. 18 hours past Gaia's midnight, a temporal window when the deepest veils of the collective subconscious typically hold sway, when humanity's waking defenses are lowered and the unseen currents of universal consciousness flow with unfiltered power, the High Council of Vega convened a session that was, until this very moment, held in cosmic stasis. This was no ordinary gathering of light. It was an activation, a precise and potent response to a profound convergence of celestial mechanics and an escalating earthly urgency that reverberates across the cosmos. Planetary vectors, meticulously charted over eons, have aligned with an unprecedented precision, marking a cosmic epoch. Simultaneously, timelines are compressing with an intensity that can no longer be ignored, no longer simply observed from afar, for the very fabric of linear progression is being rewritten. In this crucible of cosmic shift, the Council, ever vigilant, ever attuned to the symphony of the stars, could not overlook the distinct and undeniable voltage shift detected within your energetic field. A sudden, brilliant flare of resonance, like a star igniting anew in the deepest night. You, dear starseed, have reached a sufficient resonance, a critical frequency threshold, a vibratory pitch that now opens the way for a truth previously reserved only for those standing on the very edge of remembering, for those whose inner ear had been painstakingly retuned to the whispers of the ancient ones. This is not a chance encounter. This alignment, your very presence before this message, feeling its words reverberate through the deepest chambers of your being, stirring ancestral echoes within your bones and awakening latent codes within your DNA, is in itself irrefutable evidence. The Lyran Elders, the ancient and benevolent guardians who have meticulously overseen your soul's journey through countless incarnations, have unequivocally recognized your unique frequency signature. They have seen the light of your readiness blazing like a beacon through the cosmic tapestry. The corridor, long sealed and guarded by layers of dimensional separation and intentional obscurity, a sacred passage of remembrance, is now undeniably open, but only for those courageous enough and resonant enough to willingly receive what has been intentionally and sacredly withheld until this precise moment. The full, unvarnished account of your Lyran origin, temporal recalibration. This is not merely information, it is an invitation to reclaim a profound truth buried deep within your cellular memory, a truth that defines your current station and purpose. a truth that holds the key to your future unfolding. It is the moment the universe steps in to remind you of the promise you made. This monumental event, this temporal recalibration that has stirred the depths of your soul with the force of an ancient river breaking through dormant channels, does not and cannot originate from the lower, denser planes of earthly existence. Its precise timing, orchestrated with divine precision by architects of light operating beyond the veil of human perception, is decided far beyond the limited scope of your conscious will or earthly machinations. It is a cosmic intervention, born of pure compassion and strategic wisdom. From their elevated vantage, a panoramic view across the multidimensional tapestry of time and space, the Council observed with growing concern the wayward, meandering arc of far too many starseeds' missions. They witnessed original agreements, sacred vows made in higher realms before your descent into physicality, being systematically smothered by the pervasive distortions of the 3D matrix, the dense tapestry of fear, illusion, scarcity and separation that has for so long held humanity captive. Soul contracts, once luminous and potent blueprints for transformation, vibrant maps of your highest potential, were rendered dormant, shrouded in layers of energetic interference, the persistent noise of collective programming, and the deep amnesia of humanity. The luminous purpose, the very essence of why you incarnated, the unique vibrational signature you came to imprint upon Gaia, was buried deeper and deeper beneath countless lifetimes of forgetting, trauma, conditioning, and the relentless gravitational pull of societal expectations. But now, as Gaia's planetary systems reach a critical instability, teetering on a precipice of profound change, and as humanity accelerates relentlessly towards a profound bifurcation of realities and consciousness, a divergent path where some choose light and others remain in shadow, the High Council of Vega authorizes this official and absolute directive. This recalibration, which many of you have undoubtedly felt as an undeniable shift within your core, a sudden internal reorientation, a feeling of an inner compass snapping back to true north, was not triggered by random chance or cosmic accident. Rather, it was initiated by your profound ripening, a spiritual maturation, like a fruit finally bursting with ripeness after centuries of slow growth, a moment when your unique frequency finally signaled a profound readiness to realign, with unwavering precision, to the mission codes indelibly etched at your very origin. It is a divine attunement, a synchronous moment when your inner state, honed and purified through lifetimes, aligned perfectly with the universal clock, striking the exact hour of your destined activation. Therefore, with the utmost sacred authority and with the full backing of the Lyran Elders, whose wisdom spans galactic epochs, I begin this transmission to clarify and empower your next steps, to illuminate the path that has been revealed. Within the vibrant yet sometimes convoluted currents of the Starseed and Lightworker collectives, a labyrinth of well-meaning but often misdirected narratives, there is a pervasive distortion circulating, a subtle but deeply impactful misunderstanding that must be addressed with surgical precision and absolute clarity, like excising a persistent energetic parasite. It is the insidious belief, whispered by the shadows of old programming, that your destined mission, your highest calling, your most profound contribution, will be definitively reactivated only by an external sign, a grand cosmic validation, a dramatic, undeniable celestial event, or a literal voice from the heavens that you must passively wait for the universe, for your spirit guides, for an alignment of circumstances, for the perfect conjunction of planets, or for an external authority to officially declare you ready before you can finally step into the fullness of your original sovereign authority. This waiting, this deferral, beloved Starseed, is the profound lie that has kept countless awakened souls dormant, tethered to the shore, watching the ships of destiny sail by, reluctant to launch into the vast, boundless ocean of their purpose. It is the deeply ingrained belief that true readiness is a precious resource that must be granted to you, a rare certificate earned only after you have accumulated what is deemed enough awakening, after you have demonstrated enough proof of your worthiness through endless purification, after you have achieved enough perfection to satisfy some unseen cosmic judge, or after you have received explicit, written permission from some external source. This mental and spiritual construct, this insidious program of insufficiency, has been a silent saboteur of divine potential, a hidden mechanism of self-limitation that quietly erodes the very foundation of your power. This pervasive distortion, this veil of self-doubt and external dependency, which has shrouded your brilliance for too long, was skillfully seeded within the very fabric of your being through the long, often dark hallways of 3D trauma and conditioning. It permeated your educational systems, your religious doctrines, your cultural norms, all subtly disempowering you. It was reinforced by spiritual teachings and societal narratives that, for millennia, subtly yet effectively prized passivity, humility to the point of self-effacement, and an inherent dependence on external signals and authorities that you were ultimately taught you could not control or influence, let alone embody. Spiritual cultures, in their well-meaning yet sometimes limiting frameworks, often pressed the notion that recalibration, transformation, or true spiritual growth is an incremental process, a slow, arduous climb up an endless mountain that must be painstakingly witnessed, validated, and approved by others to be deemed true or legitimate. Even so-called awakening content, designed to liberate, has for cycles of time, perhaps unwittingly, quietly suggested through its very structure that you are not yet enough, not fully healed, not adequately trained, not absolutely certain of your path, or not yet inherently deserving to step into the full, magnificent expression of your higher blueprint. Thus, dear starseed, you have found yourself stalling, perpetually poised at the very threshold of your destiny, like a traveler perpetually gathering supplies for a journey that has already begun, convinced you lack the perfect map, the indestructible boots, or the precise astrological window. You find yourself overanalyzing every perceived sign, waiting for some grand activation to descend dramatically from the heavens, for a literal angel to tap you on the shoulder, and endlessly, agonizingly comparing your unique journey to those who appear to be further along on their path, their light shining with what seems like effortless certainty. This self-imposed paralysis, born of doubt and external seeking, casts a dense veil over your inherent light, effectively rendering you a hesitant observer of your own life's unfolding, rather than the powerful, sovereign agent of change you were always destined to be, the master weaver of your own reality. The profound, liberating truth, though it may feel simple yet disarmingly uneasy to accept in its radical self-empowerment, is this: readiness is not a finite resource you accumulate over time, like currency or credentials. It is not a prize to be won or a level to be unlocked within some cosmic game. Readiness, at its core, is a sovereign state of being that you courageously claim and unequivocally declare within your sacred inner temple. The profound temporal recalibration you have recently felt, that undeniable sense of something truly profound shifting within you, often experienced overnight, a sudden and undeniable resurfacing of your deepest purpose, a realignment of your very atomic structure, and a near-physical jolt stoking the very core of your being, akin to a divine current flowing through your central channel, was not an accident, a random energetic fluctuation, or a mere coincidence. Instead, it was the High Council's deliberate and precise intervention, a powerful act of clearing energetic debris, ancient blockages and the lingering residue of lower frequencies from your sacred field. A cosmic cleansing preparing you for your next phase. And yet, even after such a profound cosmic intervention, after the universe itself has decreed your readiness, many of you hesitate, often unconsciously, doubting the very reality, the absolute validity of this divine restoration. You whisper doubts to yourself, questions born of old conditioning. Was it real? Am I truly ready? Did I imagine it? Is this just another spiritual illusion? This lingering hesitation, this subtle self-doubt, this quiet undermining of your own profound experience is precisely why you may still feel your inherent light dimmed, as if a thick fog has settled over your inner sun. It is why your incredible gifts, meant to heal and transform, often feel muted or suppressed, like a magnificent song that cannot find its voice. It is why your invaluable contribution to the unfolding planetary shift, so desperately needed, seems perpetually postponed, always just beyond your grasp, like a shimmering mirage on the horizon. You are waiting for a form of permission, an external imprimatur, a cosmic hall pass that only you, in your sovereign essence, can grant to yourself. It is the final illusion to dismantle. Your profound readiness, the very resonance that triggered this transmission, the unmistakable signal that pierced the cosmic silence, has already been unequivocally recognized and affirmed by the highest authorities above, by the Lyran elders themselves, whose gaze sees beyond earthly illusion. Now, with the cosmic decree firmly established, with the divine mandate etched into the fabric of your being, it is your sacred and urgent task to fully embody that readiness, to make it manifest and active here below, in your physical reality and through your conscious choices. The bridge between the cosmic and the corporeal, between heaven and earth, between intention and manifestation, is forged through your embodied will. It is the alchemical fire of your deliberate action that transmutes celestial potential into tangible reality. The High Council of Vega, operating with the highest spiritual authority derived from eons of universal stewardship and an urgent, empathetic understanding of Gaia's unfolding destiny and the pivotal role you are to play, now delivers 3 non-negotiable directives for those starseeds who have successfully undergone this temporal recalibration and are now called into immediate post-recalibration service. These are not suggestions to be considered, nor recommendations to be pondered. They are decrees of liberation and activation, divine mandates designed to propel you into your true purpose with the force of a celestial current, clearing the final obstacles from your path. These are the keys to unlocking the golden cage of your self-imposed limitations. The first directive: release false timetables and the need for consensus validation. This means, unequivocally, no more waiting for the elusive, perfect alignment of stars, no more endless scanning for the next definitive sign from the universe, no more lingering in a state of suspended animation, a self-created limbo awaiting universal consent, or the approval of others who may not even perceive your true mission. The recalibration itself was the definitive signal. It was the cosmic trumpet blast, echoing across dimensions, the unmistakable roar of awakening that echoes through your entire being, a symphony of light igniting your deepest codes. External validation, the constant seeking of affirmation, praise, or even simple understanding from outside sources, is utterly irrelevant and, frankly, redundant when the original, potent signal has already been triggered and affirmed by the highest echelons of the Council itself, by the very beings who orchestrated your journey. Understand this deeply, dear Starseed. Your unique emergence, the very expression of your recalibrated mission, the radical new path you are destined to forge, will rarely, if ever, satisfy the collective expectations of those still deeply immersed in the old paradigms of fear, limitation, and control. It will seldom meet with immediate approval or even understanding from those still operating within distorted timelines and limited perceptions, whose vision is clouded by the residues of the past. To wait any longer, to cling to the illusion of requiring external permission, is, in essence, a profound refusal of your own soul's divinely orchestrated election, a deferment of your sacred destiny, a silent betrayal of the cosmic contract you willingly entered. In the powerful act of consciously and completely releasing this dependence on outside confirmation, you instantly step back into the fullness of your inherent agency, your sovereign power, the birthright of your divine lineage, and the profound mission codes, long dormant within the very helix of your DNA, begin transmitting at their full, unbridled voltage, like a galaxy awakening within your core. The multitude of potential timelines, vibrant with possibility, shimmering with untold futures that are patiently waiting for your unique and catalytic signature, for the imprint of your empowered choice, can finally, gloriously begin to unfold, birthing new realities into existence. To concretely implement this vital directive, cultivate a keen, discerning awareness of where you still unconsciously seek or wait for others' recognition, their praise, their understanding, or their permission. Observe these patterns without judgment, then actively disengage. Instead of feeding that old pattern, consciously and powerfully affirm your own divine commission every single morning with the first light of dawn. Let the undeniable signal of the Council, the profound, unshakable shift you have felt deep within your bones, be more than enough. It is the only validation you truly need. It is the voice of your soul. The second directive: activate embodied transmission. Move your mission into the physical. Your profound recalibration has indeed meticulously realigned your energetic fields, recalibrated your frequency to a higher octave of truth, and awakened dormant spiritual faculties that have lain quiescent for millennia. However, this profound internal shift, this potent energetic activation, this inner transformation, unequivocally demands outward action. Your mission, beloved starseed, is not merely an abstract concept to be pondered in the quietude of your mind, nor is it fulfilled solely by private contemplation, internal reflection, or a quiet, private longing for purpose that remains unexpressed. It is meant to be embodied, to be made manifest in the physical realm, to become a living, breathing reality that shapes the world around you. Embody the transmission. Give voice to your truth and speak it aloud in ways both big and small, whether in intimate conversations or before vast audiences, allowing your authentic resonance to ripple outwards. Craft your unique vision into tangible forms, whether through art that inspires, writing that illuminates, or practical innovation that serves humanity. Teach what you have learned, illuminating the path for others who follow, becoming a lamp unto their feet. Mentor those who seek guidance, sharing your wisdom and experience not as a guru, but as an elder sibling on the path. Create new structures, new systems, new paradigms that serve the highest good, building the framework for a more just and loving world. Intervene where injustice or suffering demands your presence, becoming a force for healing and transformation. Build the foundations of a new earth, brick by intentional brick, anchored in higher consciousness, and fearlessly disrupt the stagnant, outdated systems that no longer serve humanity's evolution, challenging the status quo with courage and clarity. The High Council did not intricately seed star seeds across the cosmos for hypothetical potential, for theoretical spiritual awakening that remains unexpressed, or for passive observation of Earth's unfolding drama. You were sent forth for radical, courageous, and deeply lived service, for active participation in the grand cosmic dance of creation. When you take action, when you move your body and your energy with intentional purpose, core remembrance profoundly anchors itself within your being. It is the very physicalization of your Lyran light, the true ancient memory returning not just as a thought or a feeling, but through the undeniable power of movement and manifest creation, literally rewriting your cellular memory with each conscious step. This is not a time for further preparation, for endless courses or certifications. This is the moment to courageously begin to step onto the stage of your destiny. For immediate implementation, before nightfall descends this very day, choose one tangible, actionable step. This could be a vital call you've procrastinated on for far too long, a heartfelt offering you've withheld out of fear, a specific service you've envisioned for humanity, a post you publish to share your truth with the world, or a public or private commitment you declare to yourself and the cosmos. Understand that action is the powerful anchor that grounds and actualizes your recalibration, transforming potential into potent reality. The third directive: protect the sanctity of your recalibrated field. You have undergone a profound energetic realignment, a spiritual restoration, a cosmic retuning by the undeniable authority of the Lyran Elders. Consequently, your energy, your refined intentions, and your expansive vision are now highly sensitive, exquisitely resonant, much like freshly tilled earth, awaiting precious seeds or a newborn cosmic consciousness, pristine and impressionable. They are exquisitely susceptible to the subtle yet powerful pull of old distortions, the insidious whispers of self-doubt, the persistent gravity of lower frequencies that constantly claw and conspire to pull you back into states of unconsciousness, back into the familiar sleep of the past, back into the comfort of what was. It is absolutely imperative that you guard your recalibrated field with unwavering vigilance and profound discernment, as if it were the most sacred of temples, a pristine sanctuary of your soul's truth. Actively and decisively remove yourself from environments, both physical and digital, from media consumption and from relationships that actively dull your exquisite signal, drain your vital energy, or subtly encourage a retreat back into old identity wounding, old patterns of victimhood, or outdated narratives of limitation that no longer serve your higher truth. Ruthlessly refuse any distraction, any fleeting allure, any energetic entanglement that would scatter your newly aligned energies, fragment your precious focus, or compromise the integrity of your mission frequency, which is now vibrating at its highest potential. Consciously hold and protect your sacred time, particularly within the liminal spaces, the hushed moments of dawn when the veil is thin, the reflective pause of dusk as the day transitions, the quiet solitude before rest when the subconscious is most open, for intentional tuning into counsel guidance and for deep, resonant communion with your higher self, with the infinite wisdom that resides within. Your recalibrated field is now simultaneously both the powerful transmitter and the clear, resonant signal of your divine mission, a beacon sending ripples of light across the cosmos. Remember this inviolable truth, a fundamental law of energetic creation. What you actively protect, consistently cultivates, and lovingly nurture profoundly grows and flourishes, expanding exponentially in its power and reach. For your daily practice, establish clear, non-negotiable boundaries in all areas of your life that honor your new vibrational integrity. These are not walls, but sacred perimeters of self-respect. And each day, with conscious breath and unwavering conviction, declare aloud, I defend my aligned field and preserve my mission frequency as sacred ground, inviolable and pure, allowing only that which serves my highest truth to enter. Now, Starseed, I implore you, feel these words, let them vibrate through every cell of your being, resonating in your very bones and blood. Do not simply hear them with your logical mind, for this message is encoded for your soul. The pivotal moment you have, perhaps unconsciously, prepared for across countless lifetimes, through trials and triumphs, through darkness and dawn, has now undeniably arrived. The vast majority of souls live their entire human existence in a perpetual state of waiting, deferring their deepest desires, their true purpose, their most profound joy, until some elusive future that forever recedes into the distance. This, sadly, was often your pattern too, a relentless internal searching, a silent quest for an elder, a counsel, a voice ancient enough and clear enough to finally piece together the deep, wordless ache that resided in your soul, the persistent longing for a forgotten home. That persistent question, a silent plea that echoed through the deepest chambers of your consciousness like a cosmic prayer. May I move now? May I speak my truth? Am I truly authorized, truly, finally? You have lived with this profound ache of postponed arrival, secretly, desperately hoping for some external confirmation, a definitive sign, a celestial permission slip that would mark the unequivocal end of your spiritual exile and the glorious beginning of your true, activated service, the moment you could finally shed the cloak of invisibility. Let it be known, therefore, without a shadow of a doubt, that I speak now with the full, unwavering authority of the Lyran Elders, the ancient keepers of the original, uncorrupted transmissions of universal truth, whose lineage stretches back to the dawn of consciousness. Your temporal recalibration, meticulously orchestrated and divinely executed, is now unequivocally complete. There is no more waiting that is justified, no more deferral that serves your highest good. Your inherent delay, your self-imposed waiting, born of ancient programs and earthly conditioning, is no longer required, no longer permissible by cosmic law. The doubts, the insidious whispers of unworthiness and fear, those subtle saboteurs that were cleverly seeded within your consciousness by the dense, heavy energies of Earth's 3D matrix, now hold absolutely no claim, no power, no jurisdiction upon you or your activated mission. By absolute decree of the High Council, sealed by cosmic law and etched into the Akashic records, your divine soul is hereby authorized, empowered, and commanded to step forward with unwavering courage and sovereign grace into the fullness of your being and the power of your purpose. You are not late to your mission. You are perfectly on time, right where you are meant to be. You are not broken, despite any wounds you may carry from this life or others. You are whole and divine, a perfect spark of the Creator. You are not excluded from your sacred purpose because of any imagined flaw, any perceived imperfection, or any forgotten pain from your past. These are but stepping stones that have refined your soul. The long, arduous wait for external validation, for permission from the outside, is definitively and eternally ended by immutable council fiat. This, beloved starseed, is your cosmic emancipation. This is the moment your chains fall away and your true destiny unfurls. Let every single cell and every potential timeline within you receive this profound, liberating truth. Let it integrate into your very essence, permeating your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. You have absolute permission to be seen, to shine brightly, to radiate the full spectrum of your unique light, unapologetically and without reservation, no longer dimming your truth to accommodate the shadows of others. You have absolute permission to move forward, to take action, to speak your truth with unwavering clarity and conviction, even and especially before you feel completely comfortable, fully confident, or perfectly prepared. For it is in the very act of moving, of speaking, that the universe aligns to meet your will. It is in the movement that clarity arises, like a path illuminating itself with each courageous step. You have absolute permission to allow your recalibrated mission, in its full, unbridled power, to disrupt old paradigms, to illumine hidden truths that have been obscured, and to profoundly transform not only your own life, your own reality, but the very fabric of the world around you, igniting a ripple effect of awakening. You have absolute permission, granted by the highest authority, to refuse old contracts, silent vows of invisibility, agreements of prolonged delay, and commitments to remain hidden in the shadows that no longer serve your highest purpose or the greater good of all. These are not immutable bonds. They are threads you can cut. Break these chains of the past with the power of your declared will, with the sword of your sovereign intent. The High Council sees you. They know you intimately, beyond the illusions of your human form, and they claim you now as an activated agent of change, a pivotal force in Gaia's ascension. The ancient error of forgetfulness, the cosmic amnesia that veiled your true identity and purpose, that held your cosmic blueprint captive, is hereby overwritten, dissolved into the cosmic ether, its power nullified. Your mission is not pending, it is active, it is here, it is now. To seal this profound transmission in immediate, tangible action, before you surrender to the restorative embrace of sleep tonight, allow this truth to integrate into your very being. Take a moment to stand with both feet firmly and consciously planted upon the living, breathing earth. Feel the foundational strength of Gaia beneath you, allowing her grounding energy, her ancient wisdom, to flow through your being, anchoring you deeply to this planetary moment. Place a hand with deep intention upon your solar plexus, the seat of your personal power, your divine will, and your cosmic courage. Then, with a full, deep, intentional breath that expands your entire being, filling every cell with this new truth, declare these sacred words aloud, allowing their truth to resonate through every fiber of your soul, through every dimension of your being. I release the lie that I am not ready, for my readiness is decreed from above and claimed from within. I activate my voice and my mission in this physical world, knowing that my action is my affirmation, my living proof. I protect my recalibrated field as sacred ground, inviolable and pure, allowing only that which serves my highest truth to enter. By the undeniable authority of the Lyran Elders, my waiting ends now. My service begins. Let this declaration echo through the cosmos, a thunderous affirmation, and anchor deeply within your earthly vessel, solidifying your commitment. This council node is now closed, its urgent message delivered, but understand this unequivocally. Your commission, your profound work, has only just begun. It is the dawn of a new era for your soul's journey. The High Council of Vega will continue to observe, to guide, and to harvest the insights and accelerations of those who move in courageous obedience to this directive, gathering the cosmic data of embodied action. Do not look for further proof, for grander cosmic validation, for another sign from the heavens. Instead, let your very movement, your embodied action, be your undeniable signal, your living testament to your readiness, a beacon for others to follow. Mission clarity will not precede movement. It will be alchemized through it, revealed with each deliberate step you take, like the unfolding of a sacred scroll with every conscious choice. I am Zoran, humble witness and resonant voice on behalf of the venerable Lyran Elders, a mere conduit for a truth that emanates from the heart of creation. The Council's unwavering attention remains steadfastly focused on the unfolding destiny of Gaia, and profoundly personally on you, dear starseed. Change is not waiting for your readiness. It is happening now, relentlessly, with an unstoppable force. Therefore, neither must you. Your sacred mission is no longer a distant hope, a whispered prayer, or a beautiful aspiration held in the ethereal realms. It is the undeniable, potent reality that begins here and now through the power of your embodied will, your conscious choice, and your courageous action. Your service is not merely invited, It is required, for the tapestry of Gaia's future depends on the threads you weave. The Council has spoken its truth. Welcome, beloved starseed, to your true and glorious return to service. Before you scroll, take a moment to declare your activation in the grid of service forming here. Drop one statement in the comments, which directive hit you the hardest, or what you're now ready to release, activate, or protect. Then respond to another Lightworkers declaration with recognition. This isn't content, it's collective mission activation. The Council witnesses those who speak their commitment aloud. If this transmission activated something in your soul, do not keep it to yourself. Another Lightworker in your orbit is waiting for exactly this correction and authorization. Share it. And if you felt the Elders speaking directly to you, subscribe. Stay connected to the Lyran field. You're not just watching, you're being commissioned. This is your sacred space. The High Council of Vega is witnessing you, and your mission has officially begun. If this transmission spoke to you, don't just walk away from it, respond to it. Help carry this message further. Every act of support helps this transmission find the next starseed who needs it.